My job sucks!
My car sucks!
My equipment sucks.
My cameraman sucks. I love him.
Man, I just need to play a game. A game I can relieve stress and not have to think about. A game where I can while away the hours and release so much pent-up tension. What game is that?
Dude, can you catch?
Hi folks, welcome to the Gaming Guillotine, where I'd normally execute the poorly executed, but the new guillotine's in the shop right now, so today I'm going to be talking about something I like. Are we using this for anything? Rock Band Blitz. This game, even though it released in 2012, I still find myself coming back to. It's my ideal game for abnegation. Abnegation, the act of surrender, relinquishment, or casting aside. In this context, the casting aside of the problems and weight of the world. Just going for something I already enjoy for the sake of pure relaxation and enjoyment. Something I don't need to focus on too hard. Like streaming something you already enjoy on Netflix just to kill some time.
Should we get back to work?
Now, while this game may have the Rock Band name, it's not your traditional Rock Band game. Rock Band main staple games are more akin to music-playing simulators where you focus on a particular instrument of a song, that being guitar, bass, drums, vocals, or with later entries, keyboard. Rock Band Blitz, however, is a different beast. You see, you don't focus on just a single instrument. You have to switch between all the instrument tracks to increase the song multiplier in time for a song checkpoint to increase the maximum multiplier cap. This game isn't about mastery or skill with a plastic instrument. It's a score-chasing game. To aid in your pursuit of higher scores as you play, you can unlock different modifiers and power-ups that you can strategically deploy to ensure your multiplier is as high as it can be. The other use is for maintaining the combo for the power-up and the notes in tandem. If you can do that, then you can achieve some obscene scores. I can't. But the main draw of this game is to compete with other people on leaderboards across the world and to try and earn a higher score. But if I'm being perfectly honest, I love earning a score and trying to beat the previous ones that I've set for myself. I become my own biggest rival. That's not saying I'm bad. This game may not be the most active as far as current player numbers, but the leaderboards are still up, and even if I'm not the top, it's nice seeing how I compare. On a side note, I also had a blank slate to work with. I recently employed the PSN name change feature, a feature that effectively erased all my scores as my old name, Pullman87. No longer am I the obscure and unknown Pullman87. Now, I am the famous and renowned Gheeotine, reviewer and critic. Delusions of grandeur aside, Rock Band Blitz wouldn't be a Rock Band game if you didn't have a wide variety of songs to try out. That is, if you were to ignore the game's base package with a paltry 15 songs. However, it is fully compatible with the DLC released for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 generation. In a way, I expect Harmonix was counting on this to mitigate the lackluster launch song selection. Rock Band released in 2007, and for those who stuck with it, they undoubtedly had built up a library of songs from artists they enjoy. Going through mine, you can tell I'm a strong lover of rock, punk, and metal. Of course, this doesn't mean that's all I enjoy. As time went by, the DLC selections became more varied and in some cases amusing, incorporating things like Weeble Stuff's Get On My Horse, Lemon Demon's Brody Quest, Eurobeat Brony's Discord, and even the Bed Intruder song. No, I'm not kidding. Now, for all of my banging of the drum, of the mechanical and technical aspects, I'm gonna jump off of that and just be plain. I love getting lost in the music. The environments that the note tracks are laid upon cause the world to ripple and move, putting myself and bystanders into an almost hypnotic trance as the song progresses. But switching tracks, Rock Band has been responsible for introducing me to some of my favorite bands and artists like Jonathan Colton, That Handsome Devil, and Judas Priest. All the music licensing that goes on behind the scenes to secure all this stuff must be staggering. But that alludes to the game's main downside, and a warning. And not the glitch kind of warning either. Like Linkin Park's Waiting for the End crashing upon completion of the song. Bear in mind it's only that song that I'm aware of. This isn't a still image. This is live video capture. Does this every time. My new score will load, just crashes. Okay, I'm getting distracted. For anyone who's now interested in this game and may want to experience it anew, if you hadn't found some way to purchase it back in the day, I'm sorry, but this is an extinct game and you can't buy it anymore in any way. No longer buyable, and if nothing is done, potentially lost to the annals of history. This is why I'm a strong propagator of physical games in the medium and the act of game preservation. Many consider the game PT as the poster child of why people should fight to preserve games in all forms, and I'm inclined to agree, but I'm much more of a fan of this game in particular, so I'll hold this one as my example. This is the reason why I will also often try and track down physical copies of games that may otherwise be unavailable to normal markets, or depending on regional availabilities, for instance having them imported. There aren't a lot of games that tried what Rock Band Blitz did. What options there are basically just other harmonics games. Amplitude on the PS2 being the first that comes to mind, but at least you can still track down physical copies of that game, and even that isn't the same on a mechanical level. Harmonix, first let me say thank you. If it wasn't for you, I never would have bought this game, and gotten familiar with many new and different artists. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to express my love for music in new and interesting ways. And lastly, if it wasn't for you, Harmonix, I would not be a musician today. I speak with no exaggeration when I say that the original Rock Band game released in 2007 was my first drum teacher. Because of that game, I was able to hone the basic physical motions and translate that over to a real drum kit. After that, I found other musicians and joined my first project. I play with people I consider friends and have had a role in actually making real-life music. And being able to access a re-release of this game would be another way for me to continue my expression of love for music. The Switch would be a dream system for this kind of quick-hit fun. A modern port on physical medium with a more robust song selection and access to DLC? I'd buy that twice over. So, if nothing else, I hope this video makes some people aware of a problem that video gaming faces as an art form. I promise I'm working on the next Gheeotine, and I've got a few more videos that I'm actively working on. I'm not done by any long shot. I just need some more time to work on the stuff, so that soon I may be reaping gains anew. So until next time, thanks for watching, and God bless all of you.